Awesome. So in today's training, I want to talk about how do you get your team to actually do the do? How do you get your team to actually get into action and build a business? And that, to be honest, there is no easy answer to this. Okay. But in today's training, I'm going to be talking about accountability, because so often people say, well, I need, have an accountability partner, have somebody that you're accountable for to, in order to build a business. Okay. Now, here is the thing. Before I carry on, if you're joining me, say hello. Let me know where you're coming in from. If you're catching the replay, then please drop a hashtag replay down below so I can come back around and say hello to you. But for those, if we're meeting for the first time, my name is Fran Loubser, and I'm a network marketing leader. I coach and train network marketers and home-based business owners to take their businesses online, to brand themselves, and to start attracting their perfect prospects to them because of the content that you put out there, and because you are and branding yourself, and using influencer marketing to actually start attracting people to you, because you're building influence on social media. So you're not being that salesy weirdo. You're not chasing your friends and family. You're not sending copy paste messages, and you're not posting your products all over Facebook. So let me know if this is something that you struggle with. Do you struggle with accountability? And do you maybe have a team that is not actually getting into action? Because when it comes to having a team, and a team actually getting into action, you can't want a business more for somebody than they want it for themselves. So there is no magic button. There is no magic button that I'm going to give you that's going to get your whole team getting into action and taking and building a business. Okay, I'm sorry, but there is no magic button. But I know, that so often people have had accountability partners. They've had people that they're saying, okay, well, I'm going to have an accountability partner, and I'm going to connect with so and so every day, and together we're going to like be accountable to each other. But you're connecting with somebody online. That person isn't standing over you, cracking the whip, saying, hey, you need to go connect with people. You need to get your content out there. You need to be growing an audience. You need to be doing the things. You need to be building a business. Ultimately, that is down to you. Okay. And I'm going to tell it like it is. There is no form of accountability that truly works better than self accountability. So when it comes to building your business, people will do what you did. If you are not showing up, if you're not growing an audience, if you are not enrolling people, if you're not doing the things that you expect your team to do, they're not going to do it. Okay, so the first thing is be accountable to yourself. Be accountable to yourself. You have to take responsibility and do do the DMO that you're expecting your team to do, because if you're not doing it, you can't expect anybody else to do it. I'm just going to tell it like it is. So let me know if that is something that you struggle with, is actually for yourself doing doing a DMO that you're expecting your whole team to do, if you're struggling with that. But then the second thing is, have build some kind of a structure that helps people be accountable to themselves. Okay, we can't, I can't, if somebody is struggling, if somebody's not taking action, I can't fix it for them. That is something that they need to work on for themselves. They need to work on their mindset. They need to work on themselves to actually make sure that they show up, that they are getting into action, and maybe that they're getting over their mindset beliefs, getting over their limiting beliefs, that whatever it is that's holding them back. Okay, but ultimately, have some kind of a structure that helps them be accountable to you and to themselves. Okay, and whether that is like a post on Facebook, whether that is a call that maybe you do once a week with your team, like a Zoom call where everybody comes on and says, and here's what they want to do. But however you do it, whether it is a post, whether it is a chat, whether it is a some kind of a Google Drive. Maybe you've got a Google Drive, maybe you've got a Google Sheet where people come on and say, but have some kind of a structure where people can be accountable to you, but also to themselves. Okay. And what are they going to do? What are they going to say there? Okay. Because we actually do this, we do this for our Beach Boss Academy members. Okay. Is that they are, we have a Google Sheet, and they are accountable to themselves, but they're accountable to us too. They tell us, okay, so here's what you're going to have in it. What you have done, okay? You're going to say what you have achieved this week. You're going to say what you haven't achieved this week. And then you're going to say what you plan on doing for the next week. Okay? So in that accountability, you're saying, okay, well, here's what I did. Okay, so you are, number one, you're not beating yourself up, and nobody's beating themselves up. You're saying, okay, well, here's what I did. Here's what I achieved. Okay, here's what I didn't achieve. I said I was going to do this, but I actually haven't done this yet. Okay, so here's what didn't work. Here's what worked. Here's what didn't work. Okay, now here's what I'm going to do next week. So you're always, so that everybody's always staying in evaluation as well. Okay, so and they firstly celebrating the wins. They're celebrating what they've done. They're celebrating the wins. Then they're saying, well, here's what I didn't do. I didn't achieve this week. Okay, I said I was going to do it, but I didn't do it. Now here's what I plan on doing next week, and share that. Okay, so somehow, somewhere, have a form, have a way that your team can then be accountable to themselves, to you, but also to themselves. Okay, because when you say it out loud, you say, well, here's what I've done, here's what I didn't do, here's what I'm going to do next week. When you say it out loud, you've made a commitment to somebody, but you're also making that commitment to yourself. Okay, so when you've actually said it out loud, and you've said wherever it is that you're going to be doing, whatever it is that you're going to be doing, then when it comes to the following week and saying, okay, well, here's what I did, here's what I didn't do, here's what I'm going to do next week, is that they are then showing up and saying, okay, well, I did this and I did this and I did everything, or I did this, but I didn't manage to get this and this done, and therefore this is what I'm going to do next week. Okay, so hopefully this makes sense. Let me know if this is something that you struggle with, and if you would like help with this, just drop accountability down below, and let me know. But let me know if you found value from this. Let me know if this has been a value for you today. And if you want to grab my 3-step social influencer formula to actually help you build your business online, to help you get unstuck and start attracting your perfect people to you without being a salesy weirdo, then just there should be a link above, or else drop formula down in the comments, and I will get that to you. But until next time, hope this has been of value.